1939. I personally love the steak and egg dinner, but whether you like burgers for breakfast, steak for lunch, or French toast for dinner, White Palace is the place for you. The diner is a 24-hour urban oasis. Come now, come later. Heck, come now and later. We never close at White Palace Grill, located 1159 South Canal Street in Chicago. Visit us at whitepalace.com or order with Uber Eats or Grubhub anytime, any day.
Hey, I'm Andy Griggs, asking you to help prevent domestic violence. Domestic violence isn't a woman's issue. It hurts all of us. Women are injured and killed every day by their husbands and boyfriends. So it's time for men to take action right now to teach boys that violence against women is wrong, to help prevent abuse before it starts. Call the Family Violence Prevention Fund at 1-800-END-ABUSE to get a free Take Action kit containing tips on what to say to boys. That's 1-800-END-ABUSE. Teach early.
This is your home for sports. SportsTownChicago.com.
What's up, Chicago? If you're ever, and I mean ever, out looking for good urban food 24/7, come down to White Palace Grill, located 1159 South Canal Street in Chicago. White Palace Grill is open 365 days a year since 1939. I personally love the steak and egg dinner, but whether you like burgers for breakfast, steak for lunch, or French toast for dinner, White Palace is the place for you. The diner is a 24-hour urban oasis. Come now, come later. Heck, come now and later. We never close at White Palace Grill, located 1159 South Canal Street in Chicago. Visit us at whitepalace.com or order with Uber Eats or Grubhub anytime, any day.
Hey, I'm Andy Griggs, asking you to help prevent domestic violence. Domestic violence isn't a woman's issue. It hurts all of us. Women are injured and killed every day by their husbands and boyfriends. So it's time for men to take action right now to teach boys that violence against women is wrong, to help prevent abuse before it starts. Call the Family Violence Prevention Fund at 1-800-END-ABUSE to get a free Take Action kit containing tips on what to say to boys. That's 1-800-END-ABUSE. Teach early.
This is your home for sports. SportsTownChicago.com.
What's up, Chicago? If you're ever, and I mean ever, out looking for good urban food 24/7, come down to White Palace Grill, located 1159 South Canal Street in Chicago. White Palace Grill is open 365 days a year since 1939. I personally love the steak and egg dinner, but whether you like burgers for breakfast, steak for lunch, or French toast for dinner, White Palace is the place for you. The diner is a 24-hour urban oasis. Come now, come later. Heck, come now and later. We never close at White Palace Grill, located 1159 South Canal Street in Chicago. Visit us at whitepalace.com or order with Uber Eats or Grubhub anytime, any day.
And we are here on SportsTownChicago.com. I'm Scott Kiefer. Nathan Rosca to my side.
Yo.
My co-talk man at the 2023 Hinsdale Central Holiday Classic. Getting close to the end of the day, we are here at Game 7. The Lane Tech champions facing off against the Maine South Hawks.
How you feeling, man?
I feel like this is going to be a good game. It's two close teams. You know, Lane Tech is ranked 166 in the state. This is their first time in the tournament. I feel like they would want to make a statement to this. Sure. Maine South is a good team. They've been in this tournament a couple times. They actually won the competition, the consolation championship last season. So
Maine South.
Yeah, Maine South. They won the consolation championship. So I feel like they would want to make a statement in the, main bracket, get to that point and try to make a statement in that bracket here. So we are getting through here at Hinsdale Central High School, the Hinsdale Bank Gym. As I said, the Lane Tech champions. They line up as Jackson Labcon, Shahid Salobo, Jackson Mazanowski, Dalton Scantleberry, and Parker Williams. Nathan, what do you think about this Lane Tech team?
Okay, so as far as Lane Tech goes, I know they are rivals with one of the old schools that I went to, Niles West. But Lane Tech, they got some pretty depth on their roster, a little bit more than Maine South does. But it's going to be interesting to see their point of attack. Are they shooters, slashers? What's their type of form of offense, and seeing how they come out?
I think one thing to point out about Lane Tech is they are coming out with a very tall lineup right out of the gate. I mean, Labcon's at 6'3", Salobo 6'5", and then Scantleberry and Manasnowski are 6'8", 6'7", respectively. That's a tall lineup for Lane Tech. Then you look at Maine South. You got Tyler Sierra, Paniote Sotos, Tommy Berdimas, Ethan De La Navarre, and Matthew Yadger. What do you think about this?
De La Navarre.
That's going to be a fun name to say.
That's going to be a fun name to say.
What do you think about this team? What do you think about this team? coming into this game?
First things first, let me just point out something. Just a little itsy bitsy detail that I saw.
Okay.
When I take a look at this roster, right, just the numbers themselves, there are no single digits on these jerseys. Do you want to know why? Because nobody is more important than the other. All like everybody's equal. We got a Maine South team with a lot of pride here. So I don't know what I'm cooking over here, but I think Maine South is definitely gonna be one force to reckon with.
I do want to
in
point
game.
this out. We talked about height with the other team. This Maine South team,
Bit of a mismatch.
They have no one over 6'6". The only one they do is Jackson Keller, who is not in their starting lineup. So we get ready for tip here. They just announced the officials.
You can already see the difference.
You can already see the
percentage.
difference.
Yeah.
I mean, you can already see the difference at the tip as we have number 24. We have number 24, Matthew Yedgar, going up against number 13, Dalton Scantleberry, and the Lane Tech champions have the ball first, starting the Game 7 of the 2023 Hinsdale Central Holiday Classic here on SportsTownChicago.com. Lane Tech working it around, throwing it above the Scantleberry. Scantleberry down low, able to get a little reverse layup, not able to get it to go.
Nice steal.
And a beautiful rebound, but then a steal for Maine South. They push the tempo the other way. Stepping into a shot, dishing it out on the other side, throwing it across court to number 12, Zach Masanowski. He kicks it around to Dalton Scantleberry. Scantleberry flipping the court again, looking to try to get something going. Maine South to start this game. So they rotated above the top. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Tosses it to the corner. Della Navarre passes it inside. Back out to Scantleberry. Can they get the shot off Navarro? They pass it around. Got it off. No, he did not get it off. And a lot of passing on that one. It was hard to call out everyone's names. It was being thrown around so quick.
On the very first possession, too. It's,
we've been talking about it on some of these other games. Them passing the ball around has been a good thing. We've seen it work for a lot of these teams. We saw it work for Hinsdale. Saw it work for DePaul Prep. We even saw it work a little bit for Lincoln Way Central, but what we didn't see was it work there because they weren't able to get a good shot away, mostly because they were just tossing it across the court.
You know why? If you get a small team like that, it's hard to penetrate the inside because, Lane Tech, they got a lot of size.
They do have a lot of size. Lane Tech with the ball now at the top of the key. They kick it around to Parker Williams. Looking to throw it around.
I love how they're playing the big man right now.
They are playing the big man outside. They throw it inside. And that Masanowski cannot get it to go. Rebound for the Hawks. The Hawks look to slow down the tempo here. The tempo look, we got to see what's coming out of this one. They did not have a good first possession. Let's see what they could do here. Still passing the ball around as Sierra has the ball. And it's stolen straight away.
Oh, no kickball call there. It's crazy.
But
they call it travel.
A travel. Ball don't lie. Lane Tech did not get the kickball. But they do get the travel on the other end. A travel by Shahid Saloba. And that will result in a Maine South Hawks possession. Taking it up the court. Masanowski getting the pass.
It's very interesting how they're playing defense right here. 2-3 men up tight. Don't want to make that pass down low.
And a big three right off the gate. Zach Masanowski getting a huge shot.
And he put the scoreboard back on. Scoreboard wasn't working. As soon as that three comes back on,
it's working. Throwing it inside. And Scantleberry got it to go. Can't get it to go. That will be a foul on the Hawks. Tyler Sierra with the bucket there on the other side for the Hawks. But they commit a foul here. The first one going to Ethan Della Navarre. The first free throw for Scantleberry did not go through.
Now, how tall is this guy?
He's Scantleberry?
Scantleberry
sitting at a comfortable 6'8".
6'8", man. How's the view from up there? Let me ask him.
Hey, I'm 5'9". Can you tell me?
Yeah,
he can honestly tell me.
Yeah,
He'll look right down on me. You should go stand next to him at the end of this game.
Yeah. Give him a little interview.
Well, he makes the second free throw, and Maine South has the ball going the other way.
Look how interesting this defense is.
No, you want to point out something more interesting? Lane Tech's bench is like chanting during this. This is kind of cool to see. Maine South trying to get some penetration. Big shot from
they're gonna live by that.
And Verdimas has the bucket, 3 points. And Maine South jumping out to an early 6-1 lead.
Penetrate, kick it out, shoot the three.
Big three here for Lane Tech, and it just goes off the front. That shot from Jackson Labcon. Maine South going the other way, throwing it around, driving in.
What a block.
Huge block from Scantlebury. He goes the other way, and getting a nice layup is Shahid Salobo. Getting a nice layup. And getting this game to a 6-3 one-possession game early in the first quarter. 4:28 left. Maine South with the ball. Kicks it to Tyler Sierra. Sierra going cross-court, going with a short pass again. Here's Sotos driving, and they're going to call a travel on Sotos.
See, I haven't seen this defensive look yet, but I'm loving it. They're
from Lane Tech?
Yeah, from Lane Tech. Cutting off the perimeter on the left side, the front side, and they got a guy in front. Guards don't know what to do right now.
I think this Maine South offense is kind of surprising to see. They toss it across the court so many times. As Sonobo gets a pass out to Labcon, who tosses it to the top of the key to Williams. Williams driving into the paint, tosses to Scantlebury. Kicks it to Sonobo, and that's going to go off Sonobo.
Maine South ball.
Maine South ball. Maine South defense, they're playing decent.
They're holding their own.
This game. They're holding their own, though.
If you got a 6'8" guy and your tallest guy is 6'6", and he's not even on the court right now?
Yep. Their tallest guy on the court right now is 6'3". So it looks like we'll get some
3 people up front.
Next break.
It's a 3-2 zone, but a very interesting uptight 3-2
big corner
zone.
3, not able to get it. Rebound by Scantlebury. Scantlebury. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Sonobo getting the pass out.
And a foul.
But no, they're going to call a foul on Maine South there. On number 12, Sotos getting the foul there. I don't think either of us, the PA announcer here or me, want to try to pronounce that first name. Panayiotis.
Panayiotis?
No, Panayiotis.
Panayiotis.
Yeah. Probably Panayiotis. Greece, yeah.
It's definitely Greek.
It's my buddy's name. That's the only reason why I know
that. Oh, there we go. You buddies with the Lane Tech guy?
No. All right, here we go. We got Lane Tech driving in, passing it down low to number 23, Parker Williams. Parker Williams tries to kick it out. There's Sonobo at the top, trying to work at the three-point line. He's able to get a shot off, and it just goes off the front. And a foul.
Good foul.
On number 23, Parker Williams. Do have a substitution in the game. Number 10 coming into the game, Dylan Pepper coming into the game for Lane Tech.
See if he can spice it up.
That was good. That was good. I kind of set you up for that one, but that was good. Yeah. So here we go. Maine South getting the ball after the foul. They work a lot past the three-point line as they swing it around the top of the key. With Tyler Sierra getting the ball here. Now kicking into Sotos. Sotos working around. Sierra, a deep three. Oh. And he gets that one to go. Tyler Sierra from the white line on the court is able to get it to go. A beautiful shot.
From the volleyball line.
From the volleyball line.
Is what I like to call it.
Salobo driving inside.
And it's going the other way.
Charge. Tyler Sierra, who made the three on the other end, takes a charge down low in the defensive end.
And I'm loving that energy from the Maine South bench.
Maine South has come out strong early in this game. A little bit of a low-scoring affair. We're only at 9-3 with 2:25 left in the first quarter. Very slow game going by so far, but definitely a lot of action on both sides for both teams.
Most definitely.
Maine
full
South
court pressure,
struggling with the full court press, able to get a shot away.
Another
is Sotos
three
with a big three, and Maine South is rolling early at the Hinsdale Central Holiday Classic, trying to make a statement. Sotos making a big three. There's Salobo passing it outside, a big corner three, can't get it to go.
That's not their shot.
Going up the court with speed. Kicking it back to the outside, it's Sotos, and he just can't get it to drop. A huge rebound by Yadgar. Is it Yad? Yeah, Yadgar. Yadgar with it at the top of the key, trying to find his point guard, Tyler Sierra.
Looks like they've adjusted. No more 2-3 zone.
Has adjusted a little bit, trying to go high off the glass. And a huge rebound opportunity by Dylan Navarre. Just can't get it to go, trying to get the rebound. Salobo trying to drive in. He got it. Salobo driving into the lane. And Sotos on the other end getting to the rack and putting it in off the glass.
He's talking.
Both those guys have come out strong in this game. Big shot by Salobo. It goes off. Rebounded by Yadgar. Going the other way with Tyler Sierra. Sierra dishes it to Sotos. Back to Sierra at the top of the key. Looks like we're getting a foul for a travel on Sotos. It's another one for him.
You can't lift that pivot foot before you drive, man. That's the rookie mistake. He's obviously not a rookie over here, Sotos, but make sure you dribble.
It's a freshman mistake in high school.
Yeah, exactly.
We got two substitutions coming in right now. We have Bertimas coming out of the game, and we also have who stepped on? Bertimas stepped on and
that was a little slippery over there.
No.
Thought we were going to witness an ankle breaker over here.
Trying to get a little.
This headset was about to get real loud for a second.
Nah, but we got a foul on there. And number 2 will go to line. Drew Bartolai. Bartolai is going to the line. Number 2.
Like ball. It kind of sounds like ball don't lie.
As he
ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie. Missed the first one. It's Lane Tech down 9 here with 35 seconds left in the first quarter. The second free throw is good, making it a 14-6 game. Throwing it in to Sotos. Gives it to Tyler Sierra, who tosses it. Toss court, Maine South with numbers. Kicks it to the corner. Tyler Sierra back at top.
Protect the ball.
22 seconds. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Game clock at 17, shot clock at 17. 11 seconds left. Can they get a shot away? Huge shot, and it's short. Rebound by Lane Tech. They're trying to drive. Can they get a bucket? Driving in, can't make it. And that will end the first quarter with Maine South coming out the gate strong with a 14-6 lead after the first quarter. We will be back on SportsTownChicago.com.
Hey, I'm Andy Griggs, asking you to help prevent domestic violence. Domestic violence isn't a woman's issue. It hurts all of us. Women are injured and killed every day by their husbands and boyfriends. So it's time for men to take action right now to teach boys that violence against women is wrong, to help prevent abuse before it starts. Call the Family Violence Prevention Fund at 1-800-END-ABUSE to get a free Take Action kit containing tips on what to say to boys. That's 1-800-END-ABUSE. Teach early.
This is your home for sports. SportsTownChicago.com.
What's up, Chicago? If you're ever, and I mean ever, out looking for good urban food 24/7, come down to White Palace Grill located 1159 South Canal Street in Chicago. White Palace Grill is open 365 days a year since 1939. I personally love the steak and egg dinner, but whether you like burgers for breakfast, steak for lunch, or French toast for dinner, White Palace is the place for you. The diner is a 24-hour urban oasis. Come now, come later. Heck, come now and later. We never close at White Palace Grill located 1159 South Canal Street in Chicago. Visit us at whitepalace.com or order with Uber Eats or Grubhub anytime, any day.
Hey, I'm Andy Griggs, asking you.
And we are back on SportsTownChicago.com. I'm Scott Kiefer with my man Nathan Roscott. The 2023 Hinsdale Central Holiday Classic, a Game 7 matchup of the day with Lane Tech versus Maine South. Maine, Lane, if you get it mixed up, you're a little rough there.
Hey, man, I got something very interesting to say. So 12 of Maine South's 14 points were made from three-pointers. They've shot 4 3-pointers that they made. And what I'm realizing is they're playing strictly small ball. Barely any points in the paint.
Yeah.
And, I mean, if this is how they want to play, okay, I don't know how it's going to end up, but we'll just have to see.
We kick it off here. Maine South taking Tyler Sierra at the top of the key. Kick is it to Ethan De La Navarre. They call a foul on the court. And the foul is on number 1, Braden Rosenkrantz. And that will be the first foul of the second quarter. Maine South taking out behind. He's got a man in the corner. Can he find him? He does. He drives, and he's able to score. That is Zach Plate. I was trying to go fancy with it, Plate, but it's probably Plate. And here we go, Lane Tech the other way. Bartolai got it on the wing. He kicks it to number 23, Parker Williams. Down low. Got a foul. They're going to get number 21 on Maine South, Ethan De La Navarre, with a foul. Getting into some early foul trouble here.
Lane Tech coach also yelling his lungs out, saying, move the ball.
Yeah, they definitely got to move the ball around. You know, you're down by 10. You got to get something going here. Lane Tech trying to score. Yeah, 2 players almost running into each other. Got Trevor Goodhart with it. He tosses it into the middle. Gets it down the lane, and that's Parker Williams able to get a score. Here's Sotos with it. Passes it back up to Sierra. Calling their names out a lot so far. They look to be the driving force of this Maine South offense. Kicks it to the outside to Zach Plate.
A lot of ball movement.
Back up to the top. Ball movement. Plate, a big 3. Rims out. Rebound by Bartolai. Bartolai takes it the opposite way. Bartolai fakes the pass, spin moves to the inside, and is able to bounce that one off the glass. A brilliant play by Drew Bartolai. Yeah, even he's rattles of it.
There we go.
And there we go. Maine South going the other way with it. Down low, kicking it to the outside. Kicking it around. That's Sierra. And he misses it. Rebound by Bartolai. Now he's got it. He's going to try to drive in. He dishes to Goodhart, who dishes it out for a big 3 for Williams, but he can't get it to drop. Maine South rebound up by 6. They keep going with their high intensity.
Lane Tech should be doing anything right now but shooting threes.
It's just not hitting for them. And it's not like they're not getting bad looks. They're just not hitting. But they are hitting for Maine South. Maine South is able to hit them, as that's Zach Plate hitting another 3. Hitting another shot, a big 3 for Maine South. Now on the other side is Parker Williams. It's Parker Williams with a nice layup. Maine South going the other way. Tossing it up at the top of the key. They have a 19-12 lead with 5:21 remaining in the second quarter. Holiday Classic.
Oh, he's got a lot of space.
Down low, able to get a spin move. Gets a shot off, but they call a travel on that one. They get a travel on Mike Mizwicki. Yadgar's coming back in the game. That was Mike Mizwicki.
Yeah, you got it. Mazowski.
The travel. Come on. What'd you think about? What'd you think about Monsters, Inc.? Great movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
So here we go. We got Lane Tech tossing it around. We got it in the corner. They try to toss it into Scandalbury. And they end up calling a foul on the floor.
Yikes. Hopefully he's all good.
Player down a little slow to get up. Help of the teammates. That's Matthew Yadgar, who just checked into the game. He was slow to get up, but he will look to keep going. Lane Tech ball. Foul on him. To throw it in. Got to find someone. And they do find someone. They find Bartolai, who drives in and gets the layup. Drew Bartolai driving through and getting a bucket. And cuts it down to a 5-point deficit for Lane Tech.
And it's rare for Maine South to leave the lane that open, too.
Yeah, we haven't really seen it open up that much today. They've been getting good defense down low. But Maine South has been working the 3-point line so much. Here's Sotos driving in, and it's just off the front of the rim, taking it the other way. They kick it out to Bartolai. Bartolai working the baseline. Tries to find someone. Cannot get it. Yadgar with the steal. Tosses it up to Sotos, and he tried to get a block, but they're going to call a goaltend. Those points will go to Sotos and make it a 21-14 game. It's a football game here.
It's a football game here. Yeah, we got a one-score game. That's what it is.
Nice little football score here. Lane Tech is probably going to maybe ruin it on this possession here as they start taking it up the court. Number 3, Trevor Goodhart. He's probably got a good heart. Throwing it up to Scuttlebury, and he's able to get it. Scuttlebury.
They got the
Scandalberry. There we go.
They got the safety over there.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. 21-16 in favor of the Hawks. The Hawks trying to drive. They kick it back out. Nice steal and thrown up to Goodhart, who's got a wide open layup, and he does the pole Brandon Knight, and he makes it.
Wow.
And making a little bit of a comeback. It's now a 3-point game in favor of the Hawks still, but their offense has definitely slowed down since the first quarter.
Absolutely. These adjustments that Lane Tech are making are detrimental.
And like you pointed out, their defense they're playing very high.
Exactly.
And a huge shot, but rebound as he did not make it by Rosenkratz. Drive it, Goodhart again, driving in. And they're going to call a charge on him. A good charge taken by number 11, Tyler Sierra, for Maine South, and Maine South will get the ball back.
And it's going the other way.
Trevor Goodhart is first, team second.
See, Maine South can try their best to contain Lane Tech on defense, but at the end of the day, I see Lane Tech as a more talented team. I see Maine South as the team that needs to win from the 3-ball. Needs to win with
steal here by Sonobo. He's able to get a dunk on the other end.
Mistakes like that is what is going to cost you.
A huge play from Shahid Salobo, getting a slam on the other end after the steal. And now Sierra brings it up. It's now a 1-point game. Lane Tech making that deficit cut down more and more with each possession. As the Hawks got the ball now.
Yep, they don't have the groove anymore.
Definitely Yadgar with it. Then Sierra. Sierra at the top, almost getting double teamed. They kick it to Berdimas, trying to kick it up.
And a foul shot will not count.
And they're going to call it on number 1, Braden Rosenkratz. And they will be able to throw the ball out down low. You know, the last time they had it in this, they had it here. They kind of had it. They had a nice little play drawn up where they threw it into the corner, and they had a wide open guy. I want to see if they try to draw something up like that ever again.
More inbound plays need to happen. Exactly.
They
like
throw it
right
to
there.
Number 12, Sotos. He's able to get a shot away. He cannot get it.
But notice he had an open shot.
Yeah, he had an open shot. They've been able to draw it up quite easily. So he passes it and
See, that's a mismatch.
Scantleberry is able to get it, and Lane Tech have taken the lead, coming back from, I think they were down 9-1 at one point. They were able to come back and make it a 22-21 game. Down low, cannot get it to go.
Wow.
That was Yadgar, and Lane Tech's going the other way. Salobo's got it at the top, trying to throw it down low, but stolen away by Maine South. The Hawks going the other way. He find Sotos? Can he hit it?
Oh.
And he just rims it out on the opposite side. And they're calling it out on Lane Tech there.
That's what it looked like.
Guess you're at a little bit of a better angle than me. Sierra's going to pass it in down low. We've been seeing a lot of their, inbound plays working. This one almost did again. That was Della Navarre trying to get the shot off after fumbling it a little bit. But Lane Tech will get the ball back and look to extend their lead. Salobo switching around, flinging around. They're going to call a travel on him.
Wow.
Falling to the court, fumbled it a little bit, and he just ended up holding the ball a little too long and kind of running with it.
Traveling with it.
Travel with it. Yeah, just a little something. Here we go. We got a 22-21 game with 1:19 left in the second quarter. Maine South looking to retake their lead. Huge throw to the back. A nice throw from Tyler Sierra
I did not see
to
that.
Ethan Della Navarre and able to make that shot. Beautiful pass from Tyler Sierra. And now Lane Tech look to respond. They throw it to Scantlebury.
There we
but
go.
He cannot get it. Tyler Sierra getting a steal. And now the Hawks going the other way. Huge shot from Sierra.
Boom.
He's feeling it. He got that one in. And now they take a massive 4-point lead at the end of the second quarter. 40 seconds left. Only about 6 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock before we hit halftime.
What a way to make it
Got
back.
He tosses across the court. Big three. Gets it to rim up, but Scantlebury's got it underneath, and he's able to get a big rebound. 24 seconds left. No shot clock. So the Hawks start slowing it down. Tyler Sierra at the midcourt. Passing it around. Can they get a bucket? 11 seconds left. They drive close. Sierra kicking it around. Throwing it to the side. It's Sotos. And he is wet like water. And that one will take us to halftime. The Maine South Hawks, after a slow second quarter, even losing the lead that they had, are now up 29-24 at halftime against the Lane Tech champions. We will be right back after halftime on SportsTownChicago.com.
Oh, howdy, folks. Clem, the old prospector here to tell you how you can strike it rich. You don't even need to pick up a shovel.
Hey, boss, he ain't working.
All you need is a giant food store bonus card to start saving big with big discounts every day.
That's what I'm talking about.
So come on in here to Giant today and get your bonus card. And don't forget to tell them Clem sent you. Yeah!
Hey, I'm Jesus Mauricio. Be sure to tune in every Friday to listen to Zeus Off the Bat, a baseball talk show from 1 to 2 p.m. where I'll be discussing and updating you on all things about baseball. News, predictions, reactions, and more about the Cubs, Sox, and everything across the league. Happens every Friday at 1 p.m. right here on SportsTownChicago.com. Don't forget to follow and share our Twitter and Instagram with your friends at Zeus Off the Bat. Zeus Off the Bat.
This is your home for sports. SportsTownChicago.com.
Oh, howdy, folks. Clem, the old prospector here to tell you how you can strike it rich. You don't even need to pick up a shovel.
Hey, boss, he ain't working.
All you need is a giant food store bonus card to start saving big with big discounts every day.
That's what I'm talking about.
So come on in here to Giant today and get your bonus card. And don't forget to tell them Clem sent you. Yeah!
Hey, I'm Jesus Mauricio. Be sure to tune in every Friday to listen to Zeus Off the Bat, a baseball talk show from 1 to 2 p.m. where I'll be discussing and updating you on all things about baseball. News, predictions, reactions, and more about the Cubs, Sox, and everything across the league. Happens every Friday at 1 p.m. right here on SportsTownChicago.com. Don't forget to follow and share our Twitter and Instagram with your friends at Zeus Off the Bat. Zeus Off the Bat.
This is your home for sports. SportsTownChicago.com.
Oh, howdy, folks. Clem, the old prospector here to tell you how you can strike it rich. You don't even need to pick up a shovel.
Hey, boss, he ain't working.
All you need is a giant food store bonus card to start saving big with big discounts every day.
That's what I'm talking about.
So come on in here to Giant today and get your bonus card. And don't forget to tell them Clem sent you. Yeah!
Hey, I'm Jesus Mauricio. Be sure to tune in every Friday to listen to Zeus Off the Bat, a baseball talk show from 1 to 2 p.m. where I'll be discussing and updating you on all things about baseball. News, predictions, reactions, and more about the Cubs, Sox, and everything across the league. Happens every Friday at 1 p.m. right here on SportsTownChicago.com. Don't forget to follow and share our Twitter and Instagram with your friends at Zeus Off the Bat. Zeus Off the Bat.
This is your home for sports. SportsTownChicago.com.
Oh, howdy, folks. Clem, the old prospector here to tell you how you can strike it rich. You don't even need to to pick up a shovel.
Hey, boss, he ain't working.
All you need is a giant food store bonus card to start saving big with big discounts every day.
That's what I'm talking about.
So come on in here to Giant today and get your bonus card. And don't forget to tell them Clem sent you. Yeah!
Hey, I'm Jesus Mauricio. Be sure to tune in every Friday to listen to Zeus Off the Bat, a baseball talk show from 1 to 2 p.m. where I'll be discussing and updating you on all things about baseball. News, predictions, reactions, and more about the Cubs, Sox, and everything across the league. Happens every Friday at 1 p.m. right here on SportsTownChicago.com. Don't forget to follow and share our Twitter and Instagram with your friends at Zeus Off the Bat. Zeus Off the Bat.
This is your home for sports. SportsTownChicago.com.
Yeah! Howdy, folks. Clem, the old prospector here to tell you how you can strike it rich. You don't even need to pick up a shovel.
Hey, boss, he ain't working.
All you need is a giant food store bonus card to start saving big with big discounts every day.
That's what I'm talking about.
So come on in here to Giant today and get your bonus card. And don't forget to tell them Clem sent you. Yeah!
Hey, I'm Jesus Mauricio. Be sure to tune in every Friday to listen to Zeus Off the Bat, a baseball talk show from 1 to 2 p.m. where I'll be discussing and updating you on all things about baseball. News, predictions, reactions, and more about the Cubs, Sox, and everything across the league. Happens every Friday at 1 p.m. right here on SportsTownChicago.com. Don't forget to follow and share our Twitter and Instagram with your friends at Zeus Off the Bat. Zeus Off the Bat.
This is your home for sports. SportsTownChicago.com.
Yeah! Howdy, folks. Clem, the old prospector here to tell you how you can strike it rich. You don't even need to pick up a shovel.
Hey, boss, he ain't working.
All you need is a giant food store bonus card to start saving big with big discounts every day.
That's what I'm talking about.
So come on in here to Giant today and get your bonus card. And don't forget to tell them Clem sent you. Yeah!
Hey, I'm Jesus Mauricio. Be sure to tune in every Friday to listen to Zeus Off the Bat, a baseball talk show from 1 to 2 p.m. where I'll be discussing and updating you on all things about baseball. News, predictions, reactions, and more about the Cubs, Sox, and everything across the league. Happens every Friday at 1 p.m. right here on SportsTownChicago.com. Don't forget to follow and share our Twitter and Instagram with your friends at Zeus Off the Bat. Zeus Off the Bat.
This is your home for sports. SportsTownChicago.com.
Yeah! Howdy, folks. Clem, the old prospector here to tell you how you can strike it rich. You don't even need to pick up a shovel.
Hey, boss, he ain't working.
All you need is a giant food store bonus card to start saving big with big discounts every day.
That's what I'm talking about.
So come on in here to Giant today and get your bonus card. And don't forget to tell them Clem sent you. Yeah!
Hey, I'm Jesus Mauricio. Be sure to tune in every Friday to listen to Zeus Off the Bat, a baseball talk show from 1 to 2 p.m. where I'll be discussing and updating you on all things about baseball. News, predictions, reactions, and more about the Cubs, Sox, and everything across the league. Happens every Friday at 1 p.m. right here on SportsTownChicago.com. Don't forget to follow and share our Twitter and Instagram with your friends at Zeus Off the Bat. Zeus Off the Bat.
This is your home for sports. SportsTownChicago.com.
Yeah! Howdy, folks. Clem, the old prospector here to tell you how you can strike it rich. You don't even need to pick up a shovel.
Hey, boss, he ain't working.
All you need is a giant food store bonus card to start saving big with big discounts every day.
That's what I'm talking about.
So come on in here to Giant today and get your bonus card. And don't forget to tell them Clem sent you. Yeah!
Hey, I'm Jesus Mauricio. Be sure to tune in every Friday to listen to Zeus Off the Bat, a baseball talk show from 1 to 2 p.m. where I'll be discussing and updating you on all things about baseball. News, predictions, reactions, and more about the Cubs, Sox, and everything across.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and Windy City News Radio.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting is now the Illinois Media School. We've been an institution in the Chicagoland area now for 30 years. Because the broadcasting world is always changing, so are we. Not only are we teaching radio and television production, but now you can learn all aspects of the media industry, like web design. You can even specialize in TV or film, sports broadcasting, and even sales. No matter where you are in the Chicagoland area, we have a campus near you. The Illinois Media School. Be on TV, be on radio, beonair.com.
This is your home for sports.
Red Blast!
SportsTownChicago.com.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and Windy City News Radio.
And we are back on SportsTownChicago.com at the Hinsdale Central Holiday Classic 2023 edition. Scott Keither, Nathan
Roska is my
Roska.
name.
I drew a
What's
blank
going
for a
on,
second. All
man?
these names out here. Nathan Roska to my side. We're here with the Lane Tech champions facing off against the Maine South Hawks. The Maine South Hawks having a 29-24 lead going into the second half. Nathan, what have you seen from both teams, and how do you think both teams should improve?
What I've seen from both teams is different runs, just like how we were talking about at halftime. I mean, I'm seeing, Maine South hitting a couple threes down the stretch. Then, they're letting a little loose on defense. And, Lane Tech's just playing a lot of bully ball. So it's all going to come down to which team is going to have the better halftime adjustments. That's who's going to win the game.
I think that's a big key here. Although Maine South have a 5-point lead, at any point that can all change because we saw Lane Tech take a lead in the last quarter. Lane Tech starting with the ball here. Goodhart taking it and giving it to Scantleberry. Scantleberry driving the lane. Seen that a lot. And he's going to get a travel there. Seen him driving the lane a lot at his size. He's able to get down there, but sometimes he just gets tied up.
Yeah, right. I mean, I think that's like multiple turnovers right there for Scantleberry. He's just got to chill, just relax a little bit.
Got to chill out. Although most teams have played pretty clean so far in this game. Maine South going the other way, driving in, and a huge block from Scantleberry. And now driving the other way. Euroing, rebound, and he gets it to go. So he gets it to go. Zach Mazanowski with the big rebound and put back. Maine South going the opposite way. Dimas at the top, giving it to Sierra, who tosses it down low to Della Navarre, kicking it outside to Sotos. Sotos with it, gives it back to Sierra. Sierra facilitating this game, taking a deep three, and cannot get it to go. Rebound from Scantleberry.
Lane Tech in transition.
In transition, big three from Goodhart. Can't get it to drop. Ball goes out of play, and it will be the Hawks' ball.
Yeah, that was one wasted possession over there. I would say reset, chill out, still beginning of the second half. But
they went a little fast there, that possession.
Just a little
I
too
thought
fast.
they would let possession develop a little bit.
Yeah, calm down, take things play by play.
There's still so much time left in this game. 6:41 left as Maine South trying to dive down low, but Scantleberry, the big man, down low, getting a huge block and possession. Yeah.
Scantleberry is not allowing anything to go.
And a huge steal from the Hawks on the other side on the defensive end. Throwing it up the court to Sotos. Sotos trying to drive in, kicking it out still working with it around. Yadgar throwing it around to the opposite side. Driving in, hitting underneath, and a foul drawn by Ethan Delanavare. Able to draw the foul, and Maine South will go to the free throw line. Only up by 3. What have you seen from the first 2 minutes coming out of halftime?
Well, I mean, I've seen them attacking the paint, and it's not working very well. You could draw fouls, yeah, sure. I would say putting Scantlebury in foul trouble is definitely where you want to go, but getting the shot, getting what you're good at, obviously, for example, like your three-pointers, getting into shooting rhythm is what you want if you are Maine South. As for Lane Tech, keep doing what you're doing on offense and just play bully ball.
Ethan Delanavare making the first free throw, about to attempt his second free throw. Some substitutions coming in for both teams. He misses it, and Scantlebury is able to get the rebound. Jackson Labcon able to take it up the court. Screen set at the top of the key. Trying to kick it around, trying to find someone. He's got someone right in front of him, Parker Williams. Williams back to Labcon. Can he toss it across? He does. Find someone in the corner, and he just can't drill it. That's Mazanowski missing it. And going the other way are the Hawks. Driving down low. Found someone in the middle. It's Tyler Sierra, of course. Driving down to the dirty area and getting a nice, easy layup. Scantlebury nowhere to be found there on that play.
Yeah, he was in transition. He's got to make it back down.
Here we go. We got Salobo on the side. Tossing it up top to Jackson Labcom. Brings it around. Parker Williams working it at the top of the key. Can he find a shot? He does. And he just rims it out. Hitting the front and then hitting the glass. Tossing it to the side. It's Sotos for a 3. Almost automatic every time. Sotos with a big 3. And a timeout by Lane Tech, as all momentum has been on Maine South side in this quarter. 5:04 left. Maine South with a 35-26 lead. And it has been all Maine South in the second half.
A huge 3. That is a momentum shift right there. But how these two teams come out after this timeout is going to change the game. I'm telling you right here, this is a crucial timeout. Like I said, these teams are going on runs. This could be a Maine South run. Yeah. And after here, we could be witnessing a Lane Tech run. So what we need to do is focus on the fact that Maine South needs to stay strong here, stick to the game plan, shoot the 3. You guys have been shooting the ball great so far. Keep sticking to what you guys are good at.
Perfect example is that we saw Lane Tech down by 9 earlier in the game. They came out with a run and got a lead. They're down by 9 right now. We could see the same thing happen if they come out of this timeout with the right coaching of their their coach has all the experience, 16 years as the coach of Lane Tech, Nick Logalbo.
Yep. Seeing a lot of green in the stands, too. A lot of Lane Tech fans
here tonight. Yeah, I will say, we were talking about the Hinsdale game, with all the crowd and stuff, but the crowd for this game has really come out. The Lane Tech supporters are obviously across from us, but I'm looking on the side of me, and I see a lot of supporters for the Hawks on this side as well. And it's a good atmosphere here at Hinsdale Central High School for the Hinsdale Central Holiday Classic 2023. And it's been a long day here. Game 7.
Absolutely.
People coming out here to see some good basketball. Slabcom takes it up for Lane Tech. And Scantlebury at the top tosses it to Parker Williams. Parker Williams looking for someone. Gets a dribble out and then tosses it. And that's going to go out on Maine South. They tried to get it into Salobo. But
a lot of physicality over there with Sierra.
Yeah. For him being, their point guard, a little undersized, he's getting a lot of physicality in there. So they get it to about the free throw line where he takes a nice shot. But he just can't make it. And it's going to go down Maine South way. That was Jackson Labcom on the shot. Just couldn't get it to fall. And Maine South is going to take over possession.
13.
Great possession out of the timeout. Just, not allowing them to score, holding you around defensively, and now you can run a full possession with your offense. I like that.
Let's see what kind of offensive possession that the Hawks come out with here. So they toss it around the top of the arc. A little bit of jab stepping to hit Yadgar, who hits it back to Delanavare. Delanavare tossing it off to Sotos. Sotos getting a nice pick. Back to Yadgar. Sitting on the left wing of the court. Bigs it to Sotos at the top of the key. Sierra sitting at the volleyball line with 7 seconds left on the clock. Gives it back to Della Navarre. Can he find someone? He does. Gets a shot away, but can't get it to go. Rebound.
Off someone's
Lane
foot.
Tech off someone's foot, bouncing around, able to get it. And Lane Tech get a nice, easy bucket for Parker Williams. Now Maine South going the other way. Sotos has a wide open lane. And we saw that same thing earlier in the game where Lane Tech was able to get a nice transition score. And then Maine South, without even letting everyone get back at the same exact
I love Sierra's vision down the court. Saw it right away as he inbounded the ball.
And here's Parker Williams on the wing, kicks it to Scantlebury. He gives it to Jackson Labcom. Labcom trying to find Bartoli.
Swings it
Finds
over.
Parker Williams in the corner. He's trying to drive in. Can he find someone? Can he get a shot? He does get one off, and he gets it to drop. And now a 7-point lead for the Hawks. Lane Tech has slowly made it go down. Sierra, a nice three off a pass.
He's got it.
Sierra's getting it to drop today. And now the lead's back up to 10 for the Hawks.
11 points for the man.
11 points on the game. Great performance in a very tight game. 2:55 left in the third quarter. 40-30 in favor of the Hawks, but Lane Tech looked to score. That's going to be a charge on Salobo.
That's a travel on the other way.
Wow. They call it travel
It's
for
a
that?
travel,
it was
yeah.
kind of both. He kind of ran over Tyler Sierra.
Just bulldoze over.
Salobo, another travel.
A lot of frustration going to the
A lot of
bench.
frustration on Lane Tech's bench. They got a deep bench too. You want to see if there's someone on the other end who could do something. Tyler Sierra taking the contact. He was able to draw the foul. Not able to get it in, but will go to the free throw line. If you're the Lane Tech champions, from your vantage point, what are you seeing adjustments that they can make to get back into this game?
To get back in this game, I would say simple as going back to that zone defense that was kind of scaring Maine South earlier. And the guards didn't really know what to do, just moving the ball around. They had shot clock situations. Press the top 3-2 zone. I think that's what works for us.
Sierra misses the first free throw. And Dylan Pepper is going to check into the game.
And also feed Scantlebury too on offense.
Yeah.
He's making a big disruption on defense.
Sierra makes his second free throw. I agree. Put Scantlebury in some better positions.
Right.
As Salobo's got it, taking it up the court for Lane Tech. Down 11. They got to make something. They feed Scantlebury, who kicks it out and able to get a three is number one. Braden Rosenkrantz off the bench, able to get a bucket.
I feel like we haven't had like a Lane Tech three in a little bit.
And that was a big one there. Gets them some momentum. Can they get a defensive stop? They kick it to Sierra out on the outside. Corner three, can't get a drop. But right back to him on the offensive rebound. Now they kick it to Yadger, who looks to drive in, but he dishes back out. Driving in, not getting it to drop is Berdimas. But another offensive rebound. But they call a foul.
Or they stepped out of bounds.
South. He stepped out of bounds on the far side.
Oh, yeah.
And
he is furious, taking him right out of the game.
Whoa.
Saying, watch your feet. Got to be more aware.
And Lane Tech is taking the ball over, down by 8. 1:51 remaining in the third quarter. Can they get something going? They feed Scantlebury. They kick it back out, and that's another three for Braden Rosenkrantz. A huge shot, and that gets them even closer in this game. Their deficit is only 5. So the Hawks take it. They're starting to slow stuff down. Sotos kicking out to Yadger, who throws it across court to Sierra. Back to Sotos, and back to Sierra at the top. The Hawks ball movement has been something we've seen a lot today.
And a timeout. I like that timeout call.
A timeout called by Maine South with 11 seconds on the shot clock, though. Doesn't reset. A 30-second timeout. And, got a 5-point lead right now if you're the Hawks. If you're the Hawks coach, Colin Weeman, what are you saying to your guys?
I mean, I think the offense is still grooving. As for the defense, just crash the boards. You guys have been doing a great job so far, not fading away too much, but this is just a gritty fight.
Do you think they should dip into the bench a little bit?
I think so. Lane Tech should. Maine South, I like the lineup they got right now. I think also,
I feel like Maine South I've been seeing a lot of the same guys out there. We saw Plate earlier. We saw Masuszewski earlier.
Right.
But we didn't really see anyone coming out even at the top here as, now they're checking into the game.
Tommy Bird and us.
Don't believe I seen him. But, and maybe some rotation needs to be thrown in for the end of this third, maybe to get someone with some groove in there.
Yeah, there are a few new bodies in there.
There's a couple new guys in there, but Sotos and Sierra get the ball to start this possession. Sierra dribbling around, trying to find someone, but
sloppy.
He loses the ball. A sloppy pass. Now Lane Tech going up the other way. Parker Williams driving in, able to get a nice little floater shot into the basket. And cutting this deficit to 3. It's a one-possession game. Sierra,
there's not even a man on him.
Sierra's letting it slow down here. 50 seconds on the game clock. And they're I'm very surprised at this. They're letting it just run.
He got his hands on his knees. He's in no rush.
And he kicks it out for a big 3, but they can't get anything. Salobo with the rebound, and they try to go with pressure. Salobo driving in and is able to get the layup. It's a 1-point game. Salibo with a brilliant bucket. Sierra slowing the game down again. 19 seconds left.
Yeah,
See, now I understand it. Now I understand it. The last position, I didn't get it, though. He's got a couple open guys trying to let the play develop. 9 seconds on the clock, trying to feed it down low.
Oh, I see what he saw.
I saw what he saw, too. Lane Tech going the other way. Sculberry, can he get it in? He does with a slam! And they take the lead just before the end of the third quarter.
Wow, that is electric. That is electricity.
And that bench is hyped right now, and the Hawks have got to question those late quarter possessions, and this is going to be an exciting fourth quarter.
Hey, man, 42-41. You remember not too long ago we were sitting here with a Maine South lead by 9, and at the end of the third quarter, look who's up. Maine Tech with 1.
And we will be back on SportsTownChicago.com right after this break, and we will see the conclusion of this game between Lane Tech and Maine South.
Alert! Alert! Be gone, maxed out credit cards, overdue loans, suffocating interest rates, and relentless collection agencies. If your credit rating is making you and others around you cringe, there's only one thing to do, and that's to turn to the professionals at Creative Credit Solutions. Even if your credit is less than perfect, we'll help you get back on track. You can do it, and we can help. Call today or visit creativecreditsolutions.net for your free credit check report.
And we are back on SportsTownChicago.com at the 2023 Hinsdale Central Holiday Classic here at Game 7 between Lane Tech champions and the Maine South Hawks. Don't forget, we got another game after this. We have Oswego East facing off against Morton at 8:30 right here on SportsTownChicago.com. Scott Kiefer, Nathan Roscoe to my side.
8 more minutes, man.
Game. 8 more minutes of this game. We got to see who comes through. Big momentum shift at the end of that third quarter.
Heck yeah.
And here we go, Tyler Sierra. Starting with the ball. Passes it off.
Looks like we get the same defensive look over here.
Yeah, the same defensive look. They let the Hawks come in a little bit. But the Hawks have shooters, So they try to find someone down low. He does. Trying to get a layup up. And they call a foul as Della Navarre was able to get in there after a nice pass from Yadgar, but just couldn't get it into the back of the net, into the back of the hoop. Couldn't get a shot off. Couldn't get a clean shot.
I'm liking the defense, the physicality down low, like how you like to call it, the dirty area.
Yeah. What do you think about the way they're kind of guarding Sierra when he steps up? They kind of just leave him be.
They leave him be, but they also cut off his left. I don't think they feel confident in his left hand. Something to watch out for.
He makes the first free throw, but misses the second one. We have a tie game here at the beginning of the fourth quarter. The witching hour. As we got Lane Tech trying to get a nice possession here. Here's Salobo tossing it down to Scuttleberry, and he's able to get it. Dalton Scantleberry, a brilliant performance on both sides of the court.
That's light work.
11 points on the game. And a foul on Maine South going the other way on a travel. I mean, I feel like it's been a problem for both teams.
It's the mental errors.
You think it's the mental area?
Yeah.
That 2 blown leads is kind of getting to him, you're saying.
Yep.
Scuttleberry with it at the top, tosses it to Parker Williams. Parker Williams giving it to Rosenkrantz. Rosenkrantz made 2 big threes in that last quarter. So Williams gets a nice little
That
fadeaway
was
shot.
not his shot.
But it wasn't his shot.
No.
Rosenkrantz able to get it on a steal, and they call a charge on him. He tried to draw contact, getting a layup, but a great charge taken by number 24 of Maine South, Matthew Yadger.
These Maine South players, they know how to take charges.
They
I'll
do.
give them that.
They do. And you know what also they know how to do? They know how to get in position to cause a travel.
Right.
Like we've seen, Salobo has, I think, like 2 or 3 travels alone himself. You know.
That's got to be an impact on, okay, let's see.
See what they do. See, they do it with, they were doing it with Sotos too. They were just cutting off his left and letting him kind of sit in that area there. Sierra finds Sotos, a deep 3 for Sotos, and that's money for Sotos. Panayiotis Sotos with another big 3 for this Hawks flying offense. Lane Tex takes a timeout. Big moment in this game, 45-44. It is a game, ladies and gentlemen. 6:23 left in the fourth quarter.
21 points for Sotos.
21 points.
He's killing it. He's killing it right now.
And a lot of that is his threes. His 3-point making ability has been the difference in this game.
Absolutely.
Getting Maine South to kind of keep leads and keep this close. Because we've seen Sierra make a couple bad passes,
Right.
Maybe that's why they're maybe not guarding his left.
Mm-hmm. And also, the next biggest scorer in this game is only 12 points.
Yeah.
So, kind of a big drop-off, a very even game. I think when it comes to crunch time, you guys have, the Maine South offense needs to find a way to dissect that defense because they're playing it extremely unique. You got a guy blocking off the right, you got a guy blocking off the left, and you got a guy right in the middle, so you can't really pull up necessarily unless you pull up from way downtown.
Do you question Maine South keeping in their main guys for most of this game? We've talked about it. They barely dipped into the bench a little bit, but we've seen Lane Tech go deep into their bench with Rosenkrantz, Godhart, Bartoli. Do you think
they got like a 7-man rotation right now? It's very interesting. I see the same 3-4 faces out there, and then they rotate like one or 2 guys. I'm liking it right now. Don't got too big of an issue. But as long as they can hang with,
they basically got the
size.
main starting 5 that we saw earlier in the game out right now.
Yeah.
As Lane Tech start with the ball with Salobo bringing it up the court on the far side from our vantage point. Salobo trying to get a switch. He does. Hits it to Scuttleberry. Scuttleberry loses the ball, but they end up calling a foul.
Interesting call.
But I believe number 12, Sotos, kind of saw that as well, and he was kind of like, he did it.
He knows.
He knows.
He probably knows.
Yeah. He's all-knowing, As Lane Tech starts the ball back up, Salobo dancing around at the top. He finds someone. He does. He finds Dylan Pepper, who's checked into the game. Dylan Pepper sitting on the wing with the ball. Almost gets it taken away by Sierra. He's kind of been poking the ball away from players all game today. Salobo getting inside, and he's going to get the foul drawn, and will get to the line.
2 free throws coming up for him.
Both teams sitting at 2 fouls in this half between Lane Tech and Maine South. The Hawks having a 45-44 lead, but that could all change here with Salobo with his 2 free throw attempts. The first one is up, and he misses at the front. 5:47 to go in a 1-point contest in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's definitely going to come down to free throws in this game. I can just feel it.
Free throws, it will be, we've seen Scantleberry draw some fouls down low. We've seen even Sierra get down low and draw some fouls. Salibo is able to get up the second free throw and tie this game up. Slowing down the offense is Maine South. Sierra up at the top. He's sitting at the logo. Pass. Salibo almost stole the ball. They hit Yadgar in the corner, but they just can't get anything. They toss it across to Sotos. Sotos drives in. Nice floater. And he's able to get it to drop. That's 23 points on the game for Panayiotis Sotos. A brilliant performance from number 12 on Maine South. Big three by Pepper. Can't get it to go. Rebound, offensive rebound. Pepper kicks it out. Salibo rims it off the front. And another offensive rebound and a foul. Lane Tech and these offensive rebounds have changed this game so much late in the game.
It's just like the ball. I mean, like, it's almost like not even coachable because the ball just like goes wild. You know, like, you never know where the ball is going to go. And it's not even like they're getting mismatched out there.
Checking into the game is Zach Plate for Maine South. We also have Braden Rosencrantz, who's hit a lot of big shots in this game. He's coming in.
So that's a little bit of that rotational question you had earlier. Number 20 coming in the game.
We've seen Plate come in a couple times as he misses the second one. Tyler Sierra able to get the rebound. And now slowing down the game with 4:55 remaining in a dwindling clock. The Hawks with a 1-point lead, 47-46. Can the Hawks get points here? He hits it to Plate. Just checked in the game. Back to Sierra. Back to Plate on the wing. They kind of playing a little patty cake out on that outside. Sierra back up at the top of the key. Back to Plate. I feel like I could repeat this.
Yeah, Plate doesn't want it.
Sierra trying to find someone. He finds Sotos. Big shot. Can't get it to go. And Salibo with a big rebound for Lane Tech.
That's the shot they wanted, though.
That is the shot they wanted. And here's Rosencrantz with a big shot. Can't get it to go. Goodart gets the rebound. Another offensive rebound. Scuttleberry.
Yep.
And they call it on the floor. That's a foul on Maine South.
They're fourth now.
On number 12, Sotos up against the big man, Scantleberry. We said feed him more. He could draw fouls, and he just did that. That's why you feed him. 4:11 left on the game clock. Salibo taking a wing three. Can't get it to go, but an offensive rebound by Rosencrantz. Fighting for it. They kick it out. Williams driving in. Scuttleberry, can he get the rebound? He cannot, but it's staying in Lane Tech's position. Lane Tech.
Yeah, he's furious. That is one mad Maine
and Lane
South coach.
Tech calls a timeout here. After a couple great possessions with offensive boards, they call a foul, and with it going out of play, you know, they're able to get down low, draw fouls. But Lane Tech, with a little bit of momentum here, call a timeout.
Absolutely, and still a lot of game left. 3 minutes and 57 seconds, almost 4 minutes. But
I do kind of question it though, because Lane Tech's been running with momentum here for the last couple of minutes.
They have,
and
they got the momentum, but Maine South's got the lead. But it feels like Lane Tech has a lead in a way, right?
Yeah. Lane Tech has definitely been playing a little bit better in this fourth quarter.
For sure.
If you're Maine South, what are you saying in there?
Get the ball to Sotos. And defensively, at least, crash that glass.
Yeah.
Crash that glass.
Do you jump into your – I mean, I think we questioned this at the beginning, the lack of size of Maine South. That's showing. Granted, they have the lead.
Yeah.
Do you kind of dip in there and kind of get someone that can get a board?
I think the lineup right now is probably where I start like scratching my head. And I'm like, okay, I don't know about this. Obviously, you want to put Tyler Sierra in there just for what he provides for the offense. But for the defense, it's going to be very interesting with how this possession goes.
This is going to be a big defensive possession. And one thing we've seen from Maine South is when they come out from a baseline play pass in, they're able to find someone. Let's see what Lane Tech can do here. Time dwindling. They throw it to Scantleberry. Gives it to Godhart. Tosses it around to Salibo.
Oh, yeah. They need
Salibo
help
slowing down the game. Hits Scantleberry.
Oh, what a
and
steal.
Stolen away.
Give me those cookies.
Berdimas stealing the ball away. Swipe or no swiping.
That's a grown man steal right there. That was a grown man
And now
steal.
the Hawks with it. Sierra finding Sotos. Back to Sierra. Back to Sotos. He's got a wide open man on the baseline. He finds him. Driving in. He's got a man driving in. He couldn't go up there. Kicking it back out to Berdimas. Down
right
low.
away. No.
Good rotation with the ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. He tried to save it, scale break. But great rotation from Maine South on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, like, also, like, why are you pump
You gotta
faking the
go
ball?
up with
You got to
that.
go up right away.
You gotta go up with that, man. But the passing though on that possession was great. Here's a shot by Yadger, and he's able to get it to go off the glass, extending the lead to 3 points.
I'm liking that. 3 points.
Here's Salibo taking it up the court. Salibo, can he get something going? 9 points on the game. Driving in, kicking it out. Rosencrantz a 3, and he just rims it off the backside. Here come the Hawks on an opposite way. Huge
there we go.
Play. A great pump fake from Ethan Delanavare. And Salomo came up and tried to block that, and he just jumped too early. A great pump fake. Maine South extends the lead back to 5. I heard that glass.
I heard that glass all the way back home, man. That was smack that glass.
Salibo, and he gets called for a foul. Again, it's going the other way.
And you know what's going the other way? The momentum.
The momentum has definitely swung in the Hawks' way here, and the Hawks side of the fans have definitely been going crazy on this side.
Most definitely.
Maine South inbounding the ball. Full court press from the champions, Lane Tech. Sotos trying to get it around. Sotos finds Sierra. Sierra back to Sotos.
Back up top. Slow it down now.
They're trying to slow it down. Got Sotos. Hits it to Yager on the wing.
But don't slow down too much.
Sierra with it. Sierra driving in, passing it around a little too much. Ball might go out. Sotos got to put up a circus shot. Can't get it to go. And Sierra also can't either. And that'll be a shot clock violation. Lane Tech taking over. And now
Crunch time.
Crunch time. 5-point deficit for Lane Tech. Rosencrantz with it. He gives it to Salibo. Salibo at the top of the key. Takes a 3. Got it to go! And it's back to a 2-point game.
Wow. I did not see that one coming.
Salibo with the pull-up 3 is able to get it.
It was right in his face. He FaceTimed him.
Right in his face. Able to get it to go.
Wow. 2-point game. The momentum shifts all around the board. I think this is the best game we've had so far.
This is definitely one of the best games we've had so far. Got to stay up for this one. This is going to be a great finish here.
Most
At
definitely.
the 2023 Hinsdale Central Holiday Classic, game number 7. The Hawks leading the champions 51-49 late in the game. 1:33 on the clock. But don't forget, after this, we have Oswego East facing off against Morton at 8:30 coming up right after this one. You know, this is going to be exciting to see going down the stretch.
Definitely.
You know, I mean, both teams, they got a couple guys in foul trouble, you know, so, and, you know, they're both a couple high fouls in this half. You know, you got Maine South with 4 and Lane Tech with 3.
Yeah.
You know, and we said, feed it down low. You can
a minute
draw
and a
some
half. You've got
fouls.
about like 4 possessions each.
Yeah.
Interesting to see how they play it here.
And here we go. Maine South, full court press for Lane Tech. Sotos with it, gives it to Yadger. Yadger to Sierra at the top at the logo. Delanavare trying to find someone open. Delanavare coming around, gives it to Yadger. Yadger looking at the top of the keys, goes to the wing. Sierra.
Oh, I don't know about that call, but 4 fouls now.
Out on the outside, 4 fouls for Lane Tech. Minute 14 on this clock, up by 2. You'd like to see Maine South get a good possession here. Get a bucket to extend the lead.
Keep in mind, shot clock is also restarted.
Reset shot clock. Sierra with it, going over half court right now. Passes it to Yadger. Yadger trying to find someone. He hits Berdimas. Berdimas back to Yadger on the wing. The rotation around, the slow play from the Hawks. Soto, Sierra walking around the top at the free throw line. He's got Yadger. Yadger going down low and
What a block.
swatted away by Scantlebury. And Maine
Now you hold on to
South
that ball.
have the ball.
And a foul.
The foul.
But it will not count.
And they're calling it on the floor. Time out for the Hawks.
Wow.
Wow.
He chucked up the three, made it.
It looked like Lane Tech was going to foul him and put him to the line. But instead,
wow, what a game.
And the officials are talking here. They're trying to see if maybe they called a foul before, but let's see.
Shaking their head. It looks like no.
Looks like no. They're saying that Coach Weeman called a timeout before he got the shot away. And
wow.
For those of you at home listening, he made the shot, but they called the timeout before it.
Yeah, right.
And what would have been a 3-point play. Oh, they're putting 1 on the shot clock.
1 second left on the shot clock. This is interesting. What do you do here?
I mean, we've seen their great inbound plays to Sotos.
Yeah,
so
probably.
I'd like to see what they do here. Sierra's been able to find Sotos. So maybe you get something going there.
Yeah, we'll see.
1 second on the clock, on the shot clock. 38.8 seconds remaining in the game.
Sotos
is sitting in the corner with number 23, Parker Williams, on him, but not closely
Refs are having a bunch
him.
of discussion right now. Still some confusion.
And they're calling it on the baseline of the Maine South bench. There's a discussion between Lehman and
now there's just a bunch of confusion.
There's a lot of confusion on the court. Yeah, they called the timeout on this. They called the timeout on the Maine South bench, so they're looking to see where they should take the inbound play at. Some confusion between Coach Weeman and the officials on the court.
Still 1 second.
1 second on the shot clock. They got to find someone. Sotos gets the ball. Can he get a shot away? He does. Doesn't go anywhere. And it's a shot clock violation. Lane Tech with 35.7 seconds remaining in the game will get a possession and a timeout called by Lane Tech. The champions got to have a great conversation in here to figure out what they're going to do next.
So my question to you is, you are Lane Tech's head coach. Would you say try to get the quickest 2 possible? Because, I mean, you're still defending the 2. Or would you say run the clock down to the last play, try to get a shot off?
In my opinion, I think you give it to Salibo. If Salibo can get a nice shot at the top of the key, then you let him take the shot. But if not, your play design should be trying to get it to Scuttlebear down low to maybe draw a foul or at least get him in a position to make an off-the-glass layup.
When in doubt, trust the Scuttleberry.
Yeah.
6'9".
He's been balling out there today. Great performance from him, 12 points. Another notable performance is Parker Williams with 10 points, most of them coming in the first half, but he's had a fantastic game. But Lane Tech has got to get something going here. If you're Maine South, what are you trying to defend?
I'm trying to defend Scuttleberry as much as I can. Put my biggest man over there and, obviously help side defender, put your best defender on obviously their biggest shooting threat, and then go from there.
This is definitely a thrilling ending to this game. 35.7 seconds left. 35 seconds on the shot clock. So 0.7 of a second separating the shot clock and the game clock. So basically, this is almost, you can make this the last possession.
Last possession if you really want to.
You could make this. I don't know if that's the move.
It's kind of funny because this is the Game 7 of the Hinsdale Central Holiday Classic, and it feels like a Game 7
It does feel like a Game 7 as well. And it looks like they'll have Parker Williams throw the ball in. They got Salibo going for the
Interesting,
inbound.
not putting full court pressure.
No
here.
full court pressure from the Hawks. They do have Soto sitting at the half court
Looks
line
like they're going to
at
be
the logo.
Doubling the big man. I like that.
The big man going down low. Parker Williams trying to get up front. Salibo trying to drive in. Can he get something to go? He can't.
No!
Rebound for Maine South.
It.
And a foul. And they will get to the line.
That's what you needed.
I questioned the possession a little bit, but I said if you trusted Salibo to get down there and get a bucket, then you should.
Right.
Obviously, Maine South defense really stepped up on that last possession.
I mean, they went to the game plan. It just didn't work out for you. And now it's crucial free throws. This is what makes high school basketball.
Panayiotis Sotos going with a 2-point lead for the free throw. And he doesn't get the first one to go.
Yeah,
22.4 seconds on the clock. Sotos a 23-point game. He's got a chance to make it a 24-point game with a free throw here. Sotos at the line. Only one man in the paint to get a rebound.
There we go.
Not needed. They're up by 3. You need a 3 if you're Lane Tech.
No time. I like the no timeout
Watch
call.
Rosencrantz. Watch Salibo. Salibo's going to drive in and get a nice, easy layup. And then after he gets it, a timeout with 18.3 seconds remaining, Salibo able to get down there and get a bucket to make it a 1-point deficit.
So Salibo, what was that? 20 or how many points?
Salibo has 14.
14.
The vantage point for us is kind of blocked off by a bucket,
exactly.
basically.
Yeah. Okay, so now it's Maine South ball. Inbound it to your best guy and play the free throw game. Right?
Sierra on the inbound.
That's what I'm
trying to find Sotos. I think that's what they're trying to draw up here. You see Sotos right next to the coach trying to draw up something. And then the coach for Lane Tech drawing on their whiteboard, trying to see. He's been watching how they do inbounds here. And wonder what they can do to maybe get the ball off a steal, maybe cause a quick foul. You know, the only one you have a problem with in foul trouble right now is number 1, Rosencrantz. It's the only one in foul trouble right now.
Yeah, he is in the game.
He's in the game because he's made so many threes earlier. They toss it in. They're able to get it to Sotos. Salibo almost close to getting a steal. Wrapping up and getting a foul with 13.7 seconds left. And a technical foul on head coach Nick Logalbo on the other side.
Wow.
And you got it.
He did not like his
You
mouth.
look at the call because you want to know why? He kind of looked like he traveled a little bit.
Yeah.
He kind of looked like he was shimmying to the right a little bit. He was, he had a little shimmy,
Now it's a Maine South.
But a technical, meaning Maine South can extend their lead. So those who just went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He missed it, but it didn't count.
So what are your thoughts?
He missed it, but it didn't count.
What are your thoughts on calling a technical this late in the game? Do you think it's do you think it's a fair call? Do you think you just let the boys play it out?
Look, I'm not down there. I can't tell you exactly what he said. I can't tell you, I was looking at the play over here. I couldn't tell you exactly what the coach did, but the referee obviously saw something, maybe heard something from that. Maybe he was yelling at him for maybe not calling a travel.
Right.
Like I said. So here's Sotos on his first free throw. And he gets it to go. It's a 53-51 lead for the Hawks down the stretch. 13.7 seconds left. Here is his second free throw.
And they're going to inbound the ball, too.
Can't get it to go. So now the Hawks get the ball. With a 2-point lead. A bucket
or
is
another free
massive here. No, they're calling another free throw. So he's taking a third free throw, and he gets it to go. So now, it's a 3-point lead.
A fourth free throw.
A fourth free throw.
So a double technical.
A double technical on the coach. Oh. And he missed.
And misses the last.
So we got some clarification. There was a foul and then a technical. So 4 shots.
Yeah.
Called a foul for hitting him on the arm. So Maine South will get the ball back. Up 3. Got to get a steal if you're Lane Tech. Watch. If I'm Lane Tech, watch Sotos. He's been their main guy.
Eyes on the ball.
He's been their main guy. Whoa! and they called a foul on Salibo when he nearly had an opportunity to steal it.
Yeah. I mean, his hand was on the ball, but he's not complaining about it. He knows he fouled him. Now they're regrouping.
I don't think he exactly fouled him, though.
Yeah, I don't know about that foul call. I think you let him play it for like 2-3 seconds.
He definitely had his hand in a position that would result in a reach and foul, but there I think he believed. I believe he got all ball.
Hold on.
Miss free
we
throw
most definitely got ourselves
from
a game.
Ivan Della Navarre. First missed free throw attempt. The Hawks have one guy in the paint for an offensive rebound if he can't get it. And he misses the second one. Scuttleberry gets it. And they call 2 shots. They are going to put Scuttleberry to the line. Number 24, Matthew Yadger, fouling Scuttleberry on the rebound attempt.
Terrible call. So that was 4 fouls, makes it 5.
Scuttleberry at the line, 54-51. And he makes the first one, making it a 2-point lead, 2-point deficit, 54-52 in favor of the Hawks. Lane Tech, the champions, at the line. Can Scuttleberry get the second one to go? He doesn't. And a rebound by the Hawks. A huge rebound by the Maine South Hawks. 2 shots coming up for them and a chance to make it a 2-possession lead.
What was I saying? This game's going to end up coming down to free throws. That's exactly what it's coming down to right now.
8.9 seconds left on the clock. For what it's worth, the possession arrow is in favor of Lane Tech. That could come into play here.
And why do you got one guy in for the offensive rebound?
I have noticed they've been doing it most of the game, though.
Yeah.
Here's the first free throw attempt. And he's able to let it go. Bert Dimas, who's been kind of quiet this game, is able to get the free throw and get it in. Only 3 points on the game, but this could be the biggest bucket he's had today.
To ice it.
And he does. Maine South with a 4-point lead. They got to go quick. 6 seconds on the clock. Salibo gets blocked in the air. And Maine South are going to walk out of here with an incredible down-to-the-wire win over the Lane Tech champions.
What a victory.
What a victory. Great defensive effort down the lane. And Maine South will walk out with a victory, 56-52. An incredible performance by both teams on the court tonight.
Absolutely. And it came down to which team was better coached. I'm giving it to Maine South today.
They were able to keep their guys going, their guys hot. A huge, 24-point performance from their main man, Sotos. Sierra with many great passes to find their open guys.
Absolutely.
And they were able to get the victory today. As I said, Maine South getting the 4-point victory over the Lane Tech champions. Stay tuned because we got another game after this one between Oswego East and Morton at 8:30 here on SportsTownChicago.com.
Let's get it.
Hot dog has been around since 1953, but I promise it's not old news. You don't have to